Continuity.
Whoa, welcome back to the podcast, our podcast. I'm Luke. That's Shannon.
I'm Shannon. Content warning, we are tired.
Content warning, I was up all night reading, not the book we may discuss later in this episode, but I was up all night reading my book all night, as one would if they were up all night reading.
Yeah.
So I didn't get any sleep because I read instead, which is like a fun thing I used to do as a teenager.
Yeah.
And I haven't really done as an adult.
No.
But you know, I just didn't realize time was passing, I guess. And I
then
wasn't
suddenly
tired,
it's like,
so.
oh, the night's gone.
Yeah. Finished my book, though.
Now. Oh, yeah.
Finished my book in 10 days. That's pretty impressive.
That's what happens when you read it all night.
That's what happens when you read for a solid 8 hours straight. Yeah. Yeah, plowed through the majority of it. It was a fantasy book.
Fantasy.
It was a
Did it have
fantasy book.
dragons?
It didn't have dragons, no. It had it was about fae and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Like
so it was really
fairies
cool and
things.
and all like the traps and tribulations of the faes and stuff. It's called The Cruel Prince. Really famous book, Holly Black. It's been on my reading list for ages, years. And it's one of those ones like, oh yeah, I really want to read that. Never did. And then I picked like 3 books, my monthly books this month. Didn't pick up any of them properly because I picked them up being like, oh, I'll read that one next. Put it back. And I just kind of clicked on this one instead on my Kindle and started reading it. It's really good. Yeah, very predictable. It's very much got I was like one chapter and I was like, oh, okay. Right, so he's mean to her because he has a crush on her.
Oh, it's one of them. That can't actually be real, right?
I don't like that trope.
I don't like that trope, but
I don't think we should be teaching that, oh, yeah, no, he just bullies her relentlessly
Because he
and
fancies
throws her
her.
in the pool with murderous creatures because he has a crush on her.
that doesn't
Ha
work. Like, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
That's not real, right?
I think
Do men actually do that?
I think it's real with like teenagers, isn't it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'd
Like to hope it's not really.
I'd like to hope it's not, but
But here we
Probably
are.
is,
But
here we
yeah, so it was that kind of classic trope. It was very predictable, but I love a good, easy read fantasy book.
and it has more in the series, right? You
Yes,
said
so
it
it's a
was a
series of
trilogy.
3. So I read The Cruel Prince. I literally did start I think it's like The Evil King or whatever the second one's called. Something like that. The Bad King, something like that. So I've already started the second one. But the problem is because I've gone from like the first book, the book ends, it's all like boom, 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 boom. Here's
Yeah.
all this drama, you know, everything from the setup and everything is unfolded.
Yeah.
Which is like my favorite part. Midpoint to end book, my favorite part of a book.
Yeah.
So I've gone into book 2 and it's all like set up and like
Oh, it's slow again.
time has passed. And it's like, oh, it's like when you finish a game and then try
Yes.
to replay it, you're like, no.
And it's like, oh, now I've got to do the whole tutorial. And then
Yeah.
it's like, oh, wait, there's this mission that I completely forgot. Because there's that mission in every single game that you hate.
Yeah.
There's always a mission that you're just there like, I forgot this existed. I hate the fact I've got to do this mission again.
Yeah, you're there like level 80 with the master sword chasing chickens at
Yeah.
that point, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're like, oh, 1 XP, thanks.
It's like,
Cheers.
cheers, nice one,
Appreciate
chicken.
that. Yeah.
Well,
Bleep, bleep,
cookies.
achievement.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of all back to set up, and I'm like, oh, I was really in the fast-paced reading chapter to chapter, being like, God, know what happens next, even though I was like, oh, shocking, that happened. There was a little twist at the end I didn't see coming. It did change a little bit than what I expected, so I was like, oh, not
like,
majorly, but
no,
I was still
but a
like,
little bit.
gasp. So yeah, I'm sure this one will probably pick up the pace, and I'll fall in love with it again, but yeah. So that's what happened to me as to why I've got no sleep. Why did you get no sleep?
I just got no sleep just because I couldn't sleep.
Yeah, that'll do
I was
it.
just unsettled.
Just unsettled,
Just
emotionally,
unsettled.
spiritually,
Yeah.
mentally,
Just
physically.
clearly there was something just in the air that was just like, you're not allowed to sleep.
The air vibe was off.
I literally looked at the clock and it was like 3:30 and I was like, well, if you get to sleep now, I'll get 2.5 hours sleep. And then it was just like, yeah, I don't remember falling asleep.
My brother, this morning, he goes, and someone was doing the dishes at 5:30 a.m. And I'm like, firstly, it was 5:50 a.m. And secondly, what he doesn't know, and in my defense, from the hours of midnight to 5:50 a.m. in my head, I was like, I want to hoover, I want to wash my bedding, I want to do the laundry, I need to do the dishes, they're driving me up the wall, I want to tidy, I need to sort everything out because Shannon's coming around and all this stuff. So for like 5 hours, my whole head, every chapter was just like,
I've got all this stuff to do.
yeah. And he's complaining that I did it at 5:30 a.m. even though it was actually 5:40.
Wait,
the
just doing the
dramatic.
dishes?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, fair. No, I thought you were on about like you just got the vacuum out at
No, I did it. I didn't get the
I was like,
vacuum
no,
out
yeah,
and stuff.
fair, I would punch you as well.
Yeah, but like I waited and everything. Like I had 5 hours of unending self-control, which arguably made why I couldn't sleep because I was like, I got to do this.
Do you think that's why you couldn't sleep? You weren't actually into the book as much as you thought. It was just because you knew you were doing the mental list of all the things you had to do in the morning. So
yeah, I may have been
awake.
reading the book to distract myself
Yeah.
from the fact I needed to do things and couldn't
And
do
then
them
next thing
because
you know,
society demands.
It's the daytime.
And I wanted to have a shower because I wanted to wash my hair so I could braid it so it would have braidy waves.
Little curly wellies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I couldn't do any of those things because it was nighttime and society dictates people must sleep. Suspicion.
I think that's just humans, not society. I think we're just naturally meant to sleep at night.
You don't sleep at night.
No, I don't.
That's
why I'm
don't
saying
sleep at night.
Not us, the humans.
All I'm saying, I've polled 100% of the people in this room. We both agree.
Should we go out to
We both agree it's a trap.
Should we shout to and be like, what's nighttime for? Is it for sleep on?
Is it for sleeping or is it for reading and really trying to
100% of the people in this house.
just
Not
hyper
just in this
fixate
room.
on dishes?
They're just like, is it time to hoover? Look, it's 3 a.m. It's the witching hour.
So what you go?
It's the
Exactly,
witching
I
hour.
need to
Exactly,
hoover.
I need to clean.
It's driving up the
It
wall.
brings back the good energy.
But my cat, Crispy, was awake with me all night.
Yeah, probably because you were keeping her awake.
No, she went away to have a little nap. She went
Yeah.
away to have a little nippy nap, but then she
Yeah.
came back and she was like, "Fuss me, please."
Oh, were you first?
She was like, "I would like some fuss, please."
I would
I was
like
like, "Oh, Crispy."
cuddles.
So really, Crispy was agreeing with me that
I mean, cats they are, aren't they? What's the word?
they're
Not nocturnal, but there's a word where it's like...
yeah, I can't remember what it is. They're,
You know what I
their
mean.
awake hours are like dusk and dawn.
Yeah.
They're sort of like from dusk till dawn. Quentin Tarantino. Did you ever
Salma
watch?
Hayek's foot in your mouth, kind of.
That's what cats are like.
That's what it sounds
You know
like.
what? Crispy does like to put her paw like in your face. So.
Yeah, no, Bandit does that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, well,
Bandit does that
are
as well.
cats vampires? You heard it here first.
And it's
Breaking
like,
news.
Bandit just likes to shove her nose.
Yeah.
Like,
really cold, wet nose.
Really cold, wet
yeah.
nose, like straight into any part of your face. She's like, I'm going to sniff and I'm going to sniff hard.
Yeah.
And it's like, Bandit, that's my eyeball. And she's like, and it's like, can you not?
And it's like the coldest, wettest nose.
It's so
It's like, I'm
cold.
just gonna,
And it
I'm just
tickles
gonna
so
put my
much.
little
It's like,
nose
why are
next
you
to
sniffing my eyeball?
Yeah.
My eyeball doesn't smell of anything, does it?
The amount of
Any
times
eyeballs?
Nala has like, when
A
I've been
sleepy ball.
holding him, he's just cuddled up to me and his whiskers have like gone up my nose. And I'm like, no, it's not pleasant.
It tickles.
Yeah.
Do you ever, like, when they lose a whisker, do you ever just plonk it back in on the top of their head?
Do you not find
So
it
they've got
weird
an
when you
antenna.
find a cat whisker?
Yes, I do, but
Because you're
it
so
makes
used
me
to finding
happy.
cat claws.
Yes.
And cat fur is just everywhere.
Yes.
But like a cat whisker, that's
Whisker
a rare.
is rare, but
Yeah.
I save the whiskers.
You save them.
I did. I don't know if they've survived the house move, actually, now I think about it, because I put them in a specific little box. Because I didn't want to bin them. Why would I bin them?
Do you save all of Bandit's fur too?
No.
Do you
I do save
all
the
of
claws.
her? You save all her claws.
The claws go in the jar with the fake teeth.
That's crazy, eh? That's like saving toenail clippings
I wouldn't save toenail clippings.
and eyebrow pluckings.
No, I wouldn't save eyebrow plucking.
Right. Well, that's what you were doing for your cat, though.
Yeah, but it's my cat. I'd like to think that when she dies, I have something to put in a locket. Is that weird?
Bandit, I braided your whiskers into a friendship bracelet.
Well, no, but just to put in a locket, a little claw or something.
Okay, yeah, like one
Like a memento
claw.
mori,
Like
yeah.
one claw.
Yeah.
Not every claw.
I don't find-
And every
No,
whisker.
it's not like every claw. It's bear in mind, I very rarely actually come across them, do I? Because they're just in the house. They'll just get sucked by the Hoover and stuff. But when I do
Yeah, that's
find
true.
them, I'll save them.
Jordan and I have this habit of whenever we find a crispy claw, we do go, evidence.
Evidence.
And we compare it against her claw and be like, is this yours?
This is yours.
And she's determined to think she's been framed,
So
but
like, no, it's not us.
she's like, no, it can't be me, I'm innocent.
And
Don't even have
Crispy
claws.
is an innocent baby, though. She's an innocent old
She
lady.
is, yeah, she's a queen.
Yeah, she is. Queen.
A queen, she's
Queen of
very
queens.
regal, she's a very madame.
Yeah, she's very much a madame.
She's very fussy at the minute, she's wanting a lot of attention, she keeps just screaming at me.
How old is she now? 14? 15?
14, yeah, they're about 14,
Yeah.
15, thereabouts, yeah.
Mad. She's an old lady.
She is young at heart.
Yes. Sassy.
Every bit, yeah, she's very sassy,
She's a
yeah.
sass.
She has a vendetta against a cat nearby.
What, Nala or another cat?
No, not Nala.
A neighbour cat.
Yeah, a neighbour cat. In which that cat likes to come to Crispy's zone, likes to come to the doors, likes to
Right.
stare at the biscuits.
Oh, the outside door, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have seen Crispy run full pelt at that door, full on cat yowl, level of rage.
Stay away.
Tail fluffed up to the nines, and I'm like, Crispy, that is double glazing.
You ain't getting through that, Chris.
What do you think is gonna happen? So yeah, it's always quite extreme, really.
We've been having the same problem,
Oh really?
but with Bandit.
Is Bandit being defensive, being attacky?
No, not defensive and attacky, but riled up by herself. So obviously, she's never lived in a house, has she, where the bottom of the door's been glass. The bottom of the kitchen door is glass. So when
Yeah.
it's night time, she's running in the kitchen, seeing herself going, and like arching, crab walking tail, and then she's like, and then she's flying up and downstairs. She's coming back down, she's seeing herself, and then she's going again. I'm like, it's you, you sausage. Like, it's winding her up, and I'm there like, you're getting angry at yourself, bruh. Have you not realised that the only time that cat's there is when you're standing there? No.
Isn't that a test to see how conscious an animal is as to whether they can recognise their own reflection?
Yeah. No, she didn't recognise herself. She just got really angry because she thought another cat was in a kitchen on the other side of the door.
See,
It was
Crispy,
quite funny, to be fair.
I don't know.
It just
if
keeps
Nala-
happening, though. Like, you think you should have learnt by now. We've been there since October.
Look, Bandit and Nala's intelligence is kind of on the same level of not very high.
Yeah, that's
both
because
raised them
we've
from
both
kittens.
had them from kittens. And
Yeah, it shows.
yeah, it shows, yeah.
Yeah, it shows a worrying amount.
Yeah.
But I don't think Nala's ever. Well, Nala's not. Nala is a prey species. So I think even if he saw his own reflection, he'd be too scared to challenge it.
Yeah, I don't see him challenging himself.
He's scared of so many things.
Doorways, for one.
I was carrying shopping in the other day, and he was like, "Oh, I'd like to come inside, please." And then he saw the bags, and he was like, "Oh no, predator!" I'm like, "No, it's just
It's a carrier bag.
it's just a Morrison's bag for life, buddy.
It's like,
It's
calm down.
okay." He's like, I'm gonna go hide in the bushes. I'm like, no, it's fine. And I like open the door. I'm like, no, come on. And he's like, oh, I don't trust these bags. I'm like, no, it's fine. He's like there, like slowly
Just
walking
there,
past,
like proper, like, scooch down on the floor, like.
He's like, am I gonna get attacked by a broccoli? I'm worried. And then he like, as soon as he gets past the door, he runs. He's like, I've made it
If you were
safe.
to look on the scale, to be fair, broccoli would be above him on the predator
Yeah,
scale.
well, name something that wouldn't be. A slug's above him on the predator scale.
It's true. Even you're above him on the predator scale, and you're vegan.
True. He is so scared of everything. I just don't know why, bless his heart.
Is it a scaredy cat?
He is a scared boy. He's so soft. But when Crispy was a little young, when she was young, 'cause she used to love being held when she was younger. And she used to be such a lap cat. I used to always like hold her and show her to the mirror, be like, "That's you.
Look at you.
That's you."
I do that with Bandit,
Yeah.
but she still don't recognise that it's her.
Does she not?
She just looks at it, but then she like looks past it, so she'll look at the mirror, but she's not looking at herself in the mirror. She's looking at like me or the reflection of the bed or anything.
You know, it's always
Like
like,
she'll, you know, the standing mirror we've got in the bedroom.
Yeah.
She'll just walk past it, sit at it, stare at the mirror, but she never seems to react to herself.
maybe it's like Van Helsing when they see, what is it? Vampires don't see a mirror; they see
Oh, like a void, like
see
another world, like
another world. Was is that from Van Helsing? They see another world or something, or they see,
can't
or they, or they're
remember.
doors to vampires or something. You know the movie Van
Yeah,
Helsing.
no, I know, with Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, I'm sure it's like they see him as doorways.
I can't remember.
Maybe that's what
I
cats
remember
see him
it,
as.
but-
Yeah, I have to watch
Well,
Van
cats
Helsing.
are meant to be very spiritual, aren't they? Supposedly. Which makes me creepy.
I mean,
It's like,
we say like cats are meant to be very spiritual. Cats have never said, I'm a very spiritual creature. It's sort of like people have just
people are
put
just
that
like,
on them.
yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Cats are like the most like, you could say anything about a cat, I feel.
Yeah.
They can see ghosts because they stare at nothing. I think they just stare at nothing.
I was going to say, it's either that or they're staring at literally a bug that is like this big,
Yeah.
and we just can't see it.
You know, or they're just like straight up zoned out. You know, when it's like, oh, I'd love to be able to speak with animals, matter the conversation. I would love to know what goes on in our dumb cat's head.
Oh my
like
God.
Nala and Bandit, I imagine it's just like this when you put a shell to your ear.
Just the sound.
It's just the sound of waves. Or it's like the Windows dial-up music, the dial-up tone
Yeah.
for the internet, the Wii shopping
know, I
channel
think-
music.
I think Bandit would just be like elevator music.
I think Nala and Bandit will probably be elevating music. Nala might be like,
Elevator, no!
I'm scared. Biscuits. Sleep.
Yeah.
And like that's probably it.
Bandit would be like elevator music and I'm going to sleep. I'm gonna run.
Yeah.
I want fuss. My face must be on your face now. And that's been a nightmare, though, the past couple of weeks. Because for
of the
the
humidity?
listeners, it's been both humid and hot.
Yeah, and if
So-
it hasn't been hot, it's still been like stupid humid.
And me and my fiancé
Fiance.
are very hot running people, as we've discussed before
Yeah.
on this podcast. We sweat. We get
Just
warm.
don't.
And then the cat just decides to come and just rub her face all upon us. And obviously she's molten.
Yeah.
So suddenly
the
it's
cat's
like,
a molten
you
bag.
can feel it. It's like you've got a beard. And not an actual
Oh.
beard. Like it's like the hair's come off of her and it's just you can feel it stuck to your face.
Maybe she's doing it because she wants like some fur off her, and she's like, if I just
But I brush her. I brush her all the time and she never stops molting.
yeah, but Bandit, like Nala, is a black and white cat.
Yeah.
And black and white cats, they molt.
This isn't science, by the way. This is just our observations of cats. Black and white. It is the same. It is black and white. Domino was the same.
Yeah.
She was exactly the same. She just
Something because Crispy doesn't molt
never
that much.
stopped molting.
Crispy's summer molt is like not even akin to Nala's winter molt.
I don't think Bandit ever has a point where she's not molting.
Yeah, same with Nala. I mean, at this point, he breathes and like just
He sneezes
gallons
and another
of
cat
fur
comes out of him.
comes off it, and I keep brushing him. And I'm like, okay, well, there's less now, so I guess you're okay. And then he'll like just move and just plumes. I'm like, where did that come from? Are you storing it in your paws at this point?
I mean, probably.
Honestly,
Storing in his ass. Cats are fun.
Ooh,
Ooh.
your book. I know we talked about Strange Pictures last time, but Strange Houses.
Yeah. So I recently realised, was poddling along going to work, and I looked through the Waterstones window, and shock horror, Strange Houses by Uketsu's out, and I'm there going, I didn't think it was out until September. So obviously September. So obviously I was very, very excited. I was like getting my bag. So about a week later it got in my bag.
Yeah.
And I bought it, and I am halfway through it. Now I've only read it for one day technically, but I'm halfway through it because I haven't picked it up for ages.
Technically?
Yeah.
What do you mean you've only read it for one day technically? What's the non-technical one day of reading? Because if you've only technically read it for one day, what is the non-technical not one day of reading?
I'm confused by this conversation.
So you technically read it for one day.
Yeah.
What is the not technically read it for one day?
Where it's over many days and it's too many
But
hours.
if you technically read it for one day, that implies that like there's also a non-technically...
Dial-up tones just in my head.
That's
right
like me
now.
saying, technically, I didn't read my book all night because I started reading it at midnight, which
Yeah,
is
so technically...
morning.
Yeah, technically you've only been awake all morning.
So what's your technically, I've only read it for one day?
Oh, well, I've only read it for one day, is that I've read it in, like, a 6-hour sitting on one day.
Like a
broken
week
into, like-
ago?
Yeah, because I haven't picked it up for a few days.
When people say they've been reading a book for a week, they don't mean they've been reading 8 hours every day for a week.
No, I know.
They just say they've been reading that book for a week.
But I haven't been reading it for a week. I've had it for a week. I haven't been reading it for a week because I haven't read it for like
No
5
one
days.
clocks how long that... Technically, I've been reading this book for 16 hours over 4 months. No one does that.
I do.
What? You track what?
I track my reading. I have an app. I track it. It
Look,
tells
if
me
I was...
how many hours it's going to take. Because it's only going to technically take me like an hour and a half to finish it, but I've still not read it yet. Since like 5 days ago. On my technical one day reading. Look.
I feel
that's
like
Strange
I'm in
Houses,
like...
look.
If Jimmy's travelling
Yeah,
at
look.
12 miles an hour...
So reading at the same pace, you will finish the book in 1 hour, 3 minutes, and 38 seconds. But because I haven't read it since... Yeah, so I've only read it for 57 minutes.
I don't think I could do a thing in which I pick up
I'm
a
halfway
book,
through it.
open my phone to go to an app to say I'm reading a book, and then switch back to that book.
Well, no, because I just put it on my phone, go continue reading, and then I put my phone down and start reading.
Yeah, no, that's
just
like, I
ignore
think
it.
I couldn't do that bit because I
Why?
think I'd go on my phone, forget why I was on my phone, get distracted by my
Oh,
many
no,
apps.
I've done it with... I've done it with every book, essentially. Finished 21 books, so these are all the books I've read over the past couple of years.
See, I do have a note in my phone
Look, Graveyard Shift
of the
Seller.
books I've read, but I don't always update it, and I have to update it post the fact.
No, this is just easier for me, because then as well, like, if I'm reading something, so for example, I started for the second time reading Earthlings before I went and got Strange Houses,
Yeah.
because I was like, I would like to do a serious conversation about Earthlings, and it's been a couple of years. It's a lot to take in, so I need to read it again so I can properly make notes. But in the properly making notes, here, look, got Earthlings, you can actually do that. So you can add quotes, you can add page numbers, you can make notes.
Oh,
and it's all there.
I do kind of do that in like the physical version.
Yeah,
I like sticky note my books and stuff.
No sticky notes near my book. And no...
They're pull-offable.
I don't care. I'm not putting sticky stuff on the page.
Sticky notes, by the way, famous for not sticking. My Keys poetry is like pencil written in all the margins.
Oh, no, that's not okay. That's wrong. I hate that. Unless it's an actual academic book that you're doing studies for.
Yeah, well, that was the Keats book I studied. I used for my A-levels.
Oh, okay, cool, I don't.
But, like, my picture of Dorian Gray I've sticky noted and stuff.
No.
Wasn't I going to give you a poetry book? I just remember the third thing.
Yes, you were.
I was going to give you
it was
War of the
Keats.
Foxes. Was it Keats?
I swear it was Keats.
I don't think you do Keats.
Was it not Keats?
I'm sure it was Richard Seacon.
The Women of Troy. Is that related to the movie? The great movie. Definitely watch that tonight again. Dude, you good. Watch Troy. Yes, there's a lot of books in Luke's house.
I own a lot of books. I like a lot of books. I've got a lot of books I haven't read yet.
You're a hoarder, aren't you? Book hoarder.
I'm currently reading, I think, about 4 books. But the problem is I keep reading fantasy instead.
Yeah, nothing wrong with fantasy.
There's so many good books, though, that I just don't feel I have enough time to read them.
I think you could literally do nothing but read for your whole life and you're still never going to read all the books that you should be wanting to read.
I genuinely think so, yeah. I think
that's the good thing about books, is the fact that there's literally something out there for everybody.
Yeah. I've been Luke. That's been Shannon.
And I've been Shannon.
If you like what you heard, please rate, review, and subscribe, and follow us on whatever podcast platform you listen to. We're recording at my house, so you'll notice that there's not been an iCloud terms and conditions this episode.
Yes. Also, keep an eye on the YouTubes.
Keep an eye on the YouTube. Dude You Good. Oh, yeah, announcement.
Yeah,
Dude You Good is now being uploaded onto YouTube. So if you prefer listening to things on YouTube, then check us over. It's
Have a look.
Dude You Good.
Yeah.
On YouTube.
Dude You Good.
We're starting on season 1, so obviously episodes are coming out like a bit fair behind compared to what Spotify is at, because they're only just being uploaded, and I'm not going to bulk upload everything on a day. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's insane. But we are getting around to putting all of the episodes on the YouTubes for your entertainment.
Yeah,
so.
GNS Radio will be moving on to YouTube. Well, not moving on to YouTube, but going on to YouTube soon as well. The episodes aren't animated, but there's a fun little Dude You Good title animation.
Animation.
So yeah, check it out.
Yeah.
Share, follow, like, subscribe. Many upcoming projects.
Yeah, a lot of upcoming projects.
Yeah, because there's a Cafe in Our Minds recording tomorrow to do with one of those projects.
Yep.
Because
it's got all of us.
We've already announced Nutbusters, so Nutbusters 2 recording, which means that there's even more nuts to bust. It's about acorns, people.
Don't forget to eat trash, live fast.
Eat trash, die fast.
Oh, live fast.
Die fast, eat trash.
Why is your finger constantly coming so close to my
face? Eat, die, fast trash.
Eat, die, fast trash.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
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 Bye-bye.